Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. This is the building Moria, and we are entering the second floor lobby. You will find a beautiful lobby like this on every floor.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Laura, and I'm really glad that you're here today. This video is going to be a room tour of Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, the building Moria. This was in the fall of 2020, so not too long ago, but clearly not right now. If you can see behind me, there's a lot of white out there. It snowed here and it's beautiful. But watching this video really makes me miss Disney World and the warmth and the sun. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this was actually a split stay that we did in the fall between Copper Creek and the Polynesian Village Resort. And this, like I said, is a lakeview room in the building Moria. We stayed here because this has actually been my son's favorite resort. And it actually sleeps 5, so it's a pretty large room. So I really hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end.
This is room 2025. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the terrible videography. It was my first time. I promise to get better. So right as soon as you walk in is this huge main bathroom. Here you have your vanity and sink, but back here you have your tub shower combo. The tile is absolutely beautiful in here. I love it. But this is a rather large bathroom area. Here we have our sink and our vanity. You have plenty of storage. There's a trash can, plenty of towels. Back here that's actually a closet I totally forgot to look into, sorry. Every studio has a kitchenette, so you have your microwave, you have your sink, your coffee pot, your toaster, you have your mini fridge. Down here you have your trash can and your recycling. And up top you have plenty of storage with your paper products and your plastic utensils. Behind the kitchenette is actually your second bath. Now this is just a shower room and a sink. In here it has the giant vanity with a huge mirror and even a lighted mirror. Down below is where your hairdryer is, and again, more storage room. It comes with towels and its own trash can as well. And then down in here you have these really rather large drawers. Plenty of space to put your toiletries. I just did not. Over here you have your shower with the rain shower head, which is really, really nice, and the tile work is beautiful in here. Now as you exit, now you go back into your living area, and that's a queen size bed with end tables on either side. Then over here you have your pull out couch and also your coffee table with storage in it. Down below the bed on either side you do have drawers with storage for your clothes, and that's why I didn't open it, because ours were in there. Here's your TV, and this is your 5th sleeper. So this Murphy bed is super easy to pull down. You have your beautiful Lilo and Stitch painting along the wall. And then it also has its own light, which is actually really, really nice. Again, it's super easy to pull down and put up with one hand. Our 9-year-old son has no trouble doing it. Now over here you have your table and chairs. You have a lamp. You have that wonderful mirror and the view. Out on the water, you have the Bora Bora Bungalows. But if we step out here on the balcony, let me open this door. It's really a pretty spacious balcony. It's really comfortable, and it's definitely why we came here. Look at that view. There's Cinderella Castle. There's Space Mountain. Oh my goodness. So the DVC rooms are in the 4 different buildings here. So ours is Moria. This is the outside of our main building. It has Lakeview and Standard View rooms. And that's actually our room right there, the outside of it. Then you have the Bora Bora Bungalows out on the water. You have the Pago Pago to the south of Moria, and I think those are all Standard View rooms. And then finally to the center, you have the Tokelau rooms, which are Pool View and then Standard View. And this is the main feature pool, the lava pool. It is a 142-foot water slide that's like a volcano, and you actually exit out to the left of the screen over there.
So, our perceptions of staying the DVC Polynesian Village Resort is actually pretty good. We have not stayed here before as DVC members. We stayed at the Polynesian Village Resort, I want to say like 6 years ago, and we just stayed in the regular like hotel part. and it was really nice. And so we decided to do the split stay and stay at the Poly because, again, it's Ben's favorite, and it was a really good stay. It was a really large room, as you saw in the video. It sleeps 5 with that pull-down sleeper, and we actually really like those because it's kind of obnoxious to pull out the sleeper sofa all the time and then put it away in the morning, and the 5th sleeper is just fantastic. So we're a family of 3. We don't really need to be able to sleep 5, but like I said, it's so nice to not have to pull a couch bed in and out and reorganize everything when you can just pull it out really easily. He can sleep in that twin bed, and then when we're ready to get up, he just puts it away. It's the Murphy bed's actually pretty nice. So it is a great view. The view was fantastic, and I really liked it at night to see Cinderella Castle and Space Mountain lit up. It was gorgeous. I woke up several times throughout the night, and I just looked outside and I thought, wow, this is why you spend the extra points to stay in this room. Another thing that we love about the resort is the pool. The pool is super cool. The main feature pool is called the lava pool. We love the lava pool because the water slide is actually in a volcano and it's about to erupt, and it's just a super neat little environment. The main feature pool has a 0 entry level, so you can walk right out into the water, which I really like because I'm really sensitive to cold water and I need to ease myself in. Some people like to jump right in, and you know what? Good for them. That is not me. But the water slide is really, really cool. Just so you know, it is enclosed. So it's 142 feet long, but it is pretty much all enclosed. So it's pretty dark in there. It's not super scary, but it is dark. So if your kid is kind of afraid of the dark, this might not be the slide for you. Outside of that, it was a really, really great stay. Now, I don't have complaints about it because gorgeous location, great view. There were a few things that I think would bother some people, and they actually would bother me also. So one of the big ones, and I think if you've ever stayed at the Poly, you know what I'm talking about, the ferry boats. It didn't really bother us because in the fall, the park hours for Magic Kingdom were less. They were way less than normal. So the park closed super early at 6, so the ferry boats I think stopped by 7. And then the park didn't open until I want to say 8 o'clock, so they didn't start running until 7 in the morning. So it wasn't as big of a deal for us. However, being in the room during the day when they're running, they're loud. So if you are staying there and the boats are running really late at night and you've got young children, or you yourself don't sleep all that well, or you wake up really easy, this might not be the room for you. I mean, it's beautiful, and if you time it right, like during a pandemic, it's not a problem. Or if you stay out late and you wake up early and that is not a problem for your family, then this could be perfect. But I just want you guys to be aware that the ferry boats can be loud, and they can definitely wake you up because they honk that horn a lot. I don't know why they need to sound the horn so much, but they definitely get a lot of use out of it. So just know that. It really could be annoying for those in the bungalows, those in Moria right on the lake, and even Pago Pago could have some issues with noise. I don't know about the Tokelau building because it's more centrally located. I feel like the ferry boat sound won't travel as far. But if you've stayed there and you have experience, let me know in the comments below because I'm really curious about what kind of noise level that would be there. Or if you stayed in the others and it's not a problem, again, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what your experience is. Oh, another problem a lot of people have. The bungalows disrupt the view. I didn't mind it. You do pay. You do spend a lot of points to stay at the Poly, and especially in a lake view. It is a beautiful view, and it is well worth the points. I do understand people that get frustrated by spending that many points to stay and have an obstructed view of Cinderella Castle. As you saw in the video, we were on the second floor and we could see the castle and it was fine. But if you were on the first floor, that might be a problem. I would not want to stay first floor Lakeview, because to me it would not be worth the points. But again, if you've been there and you love that view, let me know. I would love to have a conversation about it. I'm really curious about what it would be like. Another problem that I thought was kind of weird, maybe it's because it's an older building, but I noticed a lot of flushing sounds and like rushing water and pipe sounds throughout the night. It wasn't a huge problem, but I definitely started noticing it as people started to wake up, you know, anywhere between 5 and 6 a.m. It wasn't super early, but I'm an early morning person, so that's about the time I wake up anyway. If you like to sleep in later, but you are like, you don't sleep very soundly, that might be a problem. It did not bother my husband, it didn't bother Ben. It was fine. And it wasn't a huge problem for me, but I definitely noticed it, and I just felt a little awkward. I don't know why. That's just who I am. So again, if you are not a super sound sleeper, or if your children aren't super sound sleepers, some of these things might be issues. And they might not either. I just want you guys to have all the information that I have, just so you're aware of everything. Overall, our stay at the Poly was really, really great. The room was huge, especially after just staying at Copper Creek. I love the 5th sleeper. The second bath is nice. Because the second bathroom didn't have a toilet, there's only one toilet, it's not useless, but it's kind of, you don't really need it, because what people need most is access to toilets and sinks. But the rainfall shower head is fantastic, and I love the tiling and the bright colors. It's a really beautiful room. The 5th sleeper is fantastic. It's so nice and easy. I cannot talk about how wonderful that is enough. It was a very, very comfortable room because it was so spacious. Ben brought a lot of toys because we knew that this was going to be a resort-only stay. So we let him bring a lot of toys, things to keep him entertained if we were in the room for a while. So having that extra bit of leg room was really, really nice. It helped us feel a lot more comfortable. When we stayed at Copper Creek, we kind of felt cramped, especially when Ben had some toys out and was playing. We just felt not really claustrophobic, but a little bit. And the Poly was very, very different. It felt very comfortable. Even when he had all of his toys out and was playing, we still had plenty of room to spread out and be comfortable. I personally would rather stay in some other resorts. For the points, it's a lot of points because you're on the monorail loop, you're right at Magic Kingdom, you spend more points to stay there. And if you were doing a lot of Magic Kingdom park days, that would be the place that you would want to stay for sure. It just being on that monorail loop is such a nice feature. We were doing a resort only stay. I would definitely stay Poly. I don't know that I would stay Lakeview, just because with the ferry boat noise and the other things, I wouldn't want to spend that many points for that. That's just my opinion though. The pools are really, really nice. We did enjoy spending a lot of our time at the pool. We didn't have any problems with overcrowding and things because of COVID. More popular times, it might be a more crowded pool experience, but for us, it was great. Again, fantastic location, and it was a great stay. I would not spend a whole vacation there because of the points. Since it was such a rough year for everybody, we tried to give Ben as great of a vacation as we could, because we had several vacations that got canceled. We have had several things planned that didn't get to happen. It it was kind of a really sucky year. I don't need to tell you that. We all know that. So we really wanted him to have a fantastic experience. So we stayed at the Poly for that last little bit of the vacation. And I'm really glad that we did. We had a lot of fun. Like I said, the rooms are comfortable, the pools are fantastic, and overall it was great. For future though, when everything is more or less back to normal, when crowd levels go back up, I would rather stay somewhere else and save the points. But if we were doing something special for Ben, I would definitely do it again. So I hope you found this video informative and maybe entertaining. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching though. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like button. If you would subscribe, that would be incredible. And as always, I hope you are living inspired.